Dito, bida ka.
Inihatid sa inyo ng With Love John Foundation Incorporated sa ilalim ng sa pakikipagtulungan ng Department of Education, Kidapawan City Division, Provincial Government of Cotabato Broadcasting Corporation. Ito ang Radyo Eskwela. Radyo Eskwela. Lunes hanggang Biyernes, ganap na alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga at alas 3 hanggang alas 4 ng hapon. Radyo Eskwela sa DXND, Radyo Bida.
Maayong hapon sa tanang mga tigpaminaw sa tibuok probinsya sa North Fugna, panghapong edisyon sa Radyo Eskwela. Ito ang nakikitang mabisang paraan upang ipagpatuloy ang edukasyon. Handang isip, handa bukas. Ako si Marlon Bulasa.
Ayan, sa kaming hapon usab, loko probinsya sa North Cotabato, ingon man, 40 ka mga barangay dini sa Dakbayan sa Kidapawan. Welcome na usab dini sa Radyo Eskwela, ang radio-based instruction hatod ganato sa Kidapawan City Division, headed by SDS Omar A. Obas and ASDS Mamasmin Isla. Of course, kauban sab nato ang ato ang RBI Coordinator Ma'am Shirley Dua, maayong hapon kini si Crizaldian Sampani Binyes.
Good afternoon, usa ka maayong hapon sa tuang tanan, sa tuang mga suking tagapaminaw, sa tuang mga stakeholders, sa tuang mga ginikanan, sa tuang mga learners, sa tuang mga elementary o high school learners. Maayong hapon kini si Gladys Mir Pontongan.
Og syempre pa ang ilang madunggan karong hapuna mao ang Science grade 7 o grade 8. So dili na ta magdugay no, ato nang ipaplastar sa ilaha.
All right,
Okay.
ang atong mga mga estudyante, mga learners po sa grade 7.
Okay, ang ato ang pangutana. Grade 7 learners, andam na ba mo?
Andam
Andam
na.
na.
Here we go.
Hello, how are you today, young scientist? Are you ready for another round of learning? So, what we're waiting for? Let's start exploring the world of science. In this lesson, we will discuss about pure substances and mixtures. Sound interesting, right? But before we start, let's have a first quick review on the previous lesson that we had. In your previous lesson, you learned about characteristics of an element and compound. You distinguished elements from compounds based on a set of classified substances as either an element or compound. Let's have a recap. Elements and compounds are all around us. It has different set of properties. Elements are made up of atom or atoms of the same kind or composed of only one atom with the same set of properties. They are simplest type of matter and cannot be broken down into components. Each element is made entirely from one type of atom. Each element is unique, and no two elements have the same set of properties. Some are the same state, but they have different properties. Metals, like iron, gold, and silver. Others are nonmetals, like nitrogen, oxygen, and hydrogen. There are elements that are metalloids, like arsenic, antimony, and tellurium. Compounds are combination of two or more elements, like water, which is a combination of hydrogen and oxygen. Salt, which is made up of sodium and chlorine. And rusts form when iron reacts with oxygen. Compounds can be broken down into its components through chemical process and formed when two elements are combined. It has unique properties that are different from the properties of the elements that make them up. Let us try to classify the following samples, either elements or compound. iron, sodium chloride, sugar, oil, distilled water, chlorine, aluminum. Great job, scientist! You are truly familiar with elements and compounds. With that, it's time for you to proceed in the next level of the lesson. Are you ready? So, get your grade 7 science learning module and let's enjoy and learn this afternoon. I'm sure you are ready, scientist. Let me call our Radyo ESKWELA teacher for this afternoon, Sir Steven.
Good afternoon, grade 7 students. How are you? I am sure you are doing well in answering your learning modules. Before you can distinguish mixtures and pure substances based on set properties, let's explore first the pure substances. Look around you, geeky scientist. Can you tell whether these matters found in your environment or even at your home, such as air you smell and breathe, the food you eat, the water you drink, and the other things you see, hear, and feel? We will find out the answer as we go along in this module. Let's have our pretest. Please open your module on What I Know section on Lesson 1, page 1, and Lesson 2, page 9 of your module. For this afternoon, we will discuss 2 lessons. First, we will learn pure substances, and also, we will learn about mixtures. Sound interesting? Are you ready now to explore? For our first lesson, our objectives are the following. First, we will define pure substances and mixtures. Second, describe pure substances and mixtures based on a set properties. And the third is to relate the importance of pure substances and mixtures in real-life situation. For our first activity, please turn your module on page 2, What's New section, a poem, I am a substance, I am a mixture. We will try to discover the difference between substance and mixture. You may start reading the poem. How are you feeling so far? Did you find the poem interesting and an effective learning resource? Very good! Let us now answer the guide questions on page 3, What is it section? Answer the guide questions and complete the table below. Job well done, future scientists! Before we proceed to our next activity, let us define pure substances. Pure substances are one of the classes of matter. Substances are homogeneous or with uniform composition and appearance and same all throughout. The temperature of a substance is fixed and sharp. During melting, a substance melts completely, smoothly, within a short time. Now you know about pure substances, let us proceed to our next activity. On page 3 of your module, look for activity 1.1, Electrolysis of Water. In this activity, we will analyze the image showing one of the ways or technique in separating the components of a pure substance. Electrolysis decomposes water with the use of electric current. Using this technique, water, a compound, separates into hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen and oxygen are elements. And now, let us answer the following guide questions. Question A. What is the name of the pure substance H2O? Correct. The answer is water. Question B. What are the components of water? That's right. The components of water are hydrogen and oxygen. Question C. In the picture, can we separate hydrogen and oxygen? Yes. Water is separated in the picture. Question D. What is the process that separates component hydrogen and oxygen of water? That's right. The process is called electrolysis. Good job, kids! You did well on our second activity. For our next activity, we will deepen our understanding on what pure substances are. On page 4 of your module, look for activity 1.2. In this activity, we will study Table 1 and Scenario 1. On Table 1, boiling point of 2 liquid samples, you will observe 2 liquid samples, liquid A and liquid B. Both liquids are heated for a period of time. On the following columns, you will see the rate of temperature for a certain period of time. Study and analyze the data. Let's proceed to Scenario 1, melting points of 2 solid samples. All you need to do is to read the short paragraph inside the box detailing what happened in the experiment. Read and analyze the paragraph. Don't worry, learners. I will give you enough time to analyze the Table 1 and Scenario 1, and that time starts now. Time's up. Now let's proceed on the second part of the activity. Go to What's It section on page 4. We will answer the following questions and complete the table below. Ready? Question 1. Which liquid sample is a substance? That's right. Liquid A. Going back to our table, you observe that the temperature after 12 minutes, 14 minutes, and 16 minutes, this shows that liquid A has a fixed boiling point, and any material that has a fixed and unchanging property is a pure substance. Now it's your turn, students, to complete table on item number 1. What about question 2? Which solid sample is a solid substance? Very good. The answer is solid A, because pure substance will easily melt in a short period of time. Now complete the table on item number 2. Job well done, learners! We were able to identify pure substances based on their properties. Now let us practice pure substances. Go to page 5 of your module and look for What's More section. For this activity, we will decide whether the following pure substances can be separated. Right? Can be separated if the substance can be separated. Be separated if the substance cannot be separated. Ready? Substance 1. Oxygen cannot be separated since oxygen is an element. Substance. That's right. Can be separated. We saw in the activity earlier how water is separated. Now it's your turn to answer substance 3 to substance 5 for the next part of the activities in the boxes below and answer the questions in the boxes.